I feel like you have like some of his facial features like that. It's like if Dad was it would spit you out in the nursery. It was like, thanks Mom for birthing you, but this is really my baby. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing Dad, so I feel like I have Dad with me. It makes me feel like there would have been a military connection, so I feel like maybe it would have been, maybe it could have been like Air Force, because I was hearing Marines first, but now I'm feeling like maybe it could have been Air Force.
That's my dad.
Oh, okay. Let me just keep going just in case. But I love your voice. Thank you so much for jumping in there. He also makes me feel like, but it makes sense that you're a lot like him. Okay, because he's like, yeah, like he makes me feel like you're a lot like him, and he also feels like that he kind of has like this stubborn streak. But that makes sense. And it's like, yeah, she gets it, like, she gets it for me too. And then that, you know, like there was so much respect for him that people wouldn't necessarily go up against him, but you would. Yes. and you know, and he actually respected that, and he really enjoyed that. And it feels like you really got a kick out of that, especially with you when you were little. It's kind of like you really stood your ground, and he actually taught you to stand your ground. He also makes me feel like you guys would have done a lot of things together. So I feel like he would have been a little bit on the tomboy side, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he would have taught you how to play basketball, baseball. Like you're gonna learn all the sports as if you're a boy, because I'm not gonna treat you any differently, right? So that's what it makes me feel like. And he really enjoyed that. He really enjoyed watching you, because it really helped you to grow and become independent. Would that make sense? He even makes me feel like he would have maybe taught you how to change a tire. Would that make sense?
Yes.
He taught you how to change. Yes.
That was a requirement.
That was a requirement. Yes.
Before we could drive.
Yes. Yes. And then so you had to make sure that you maintain your car. And I also feel like that you look like you understand old school, pulling out the oil stick too. Yeah. So he's going to make sure that you knew everything. And he really just makes me feel like you were definitely his pride and joy. Really enjoyed it, that he just lived a lot through you, and he saw a lot of himself in you. And I feel like you have like some of his facial features like that. It's like if Dad was he would spit you out in the nursery. It was like, thanks Mom for birthing you, but this is really my baby. That's what it feels like. So you know what, he just really just wants to say how proud he is, and he just it's like you've given him more joy than you know, and he just wants you to always stand your ground and never back down for anyone or anything. Always stand your ground. That's what he's giving, okay? And so I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you so much.